Hey YouTube, what's going on? Zero Magnum X. So I wanted to do an update video because there has been a lack of content lately. Sorry about that. Kimmits and I have both been pretty exhausted. Just work schedules kind of beating us both up. So Speed Duels will be continuing for those who are here for that content. I just wanted to get that note in and out of the way. They've partially been on the back burner because I've had troubles getting it to build at locals, but I have some good news about OTS packs being ordered and a real possibility of speed duel tournaments taking place at my locals, so I'm happy about that. I just want to get that out of the way because people have been probably like asking, maybe not publicly on my channel, but like, hey, where are the speed duels? When are you going to do updated stuff? It's just been really hectic. I normally before I did have, like I said, I had my surgery, so I was off a lot of the time. Additionally to that, before I was working like 4 days a week, so I had like an extra day to kind of stretch and do things with. I've been on a whole 5 days a week now, and with him it's being overnight, it's just it gets hectic, especially with a little one, and I like bringing you guys content. So don't worry, the speed duels haven't gone anywhere. In fact, my hope is maybe like if locals do in fact start speed duels, I can take my camera with me and get you guys games that aren't just Kitmits and I playing against one another, so you can get better content. Okay, so main game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I might still showcase deck profiles here and there. I'm a little bit lost in what I want to play. I just have some interesting, fun rogue deck ideas that I've been pulling off from online. Mostly it's like Dark Magician and other, like, people will be like, oh, this deck's not that good. Because my competitive season right now is lowered, especially since I think the 2 new sets are going to really impact the game. The Bakura base set, whatever that is, that it'll probably have something that comes out of the woodwork, and then today we're going to be like, hey, this deck's amazing, and people will play it, or it might do nothing and maybe have like 1 or 2 impactful cards like Relentless Revenge did with Blackluster Soldier and the Link Monsters. Anyway, moving forward, the two big things I want to talk about are Duel Links and Transformers. So Duel Links, I want to know if you guys would be interested in me doing a stream for Duel Links. It's fairly easy. I just will climb ladder, stumble with it. I don't have $1 million to spend on the game, so it's a regular account. It's nothing special. It's not free to play. Like, oh, here's everything you do for free to play. I spent some money on it, and I spent time building free or working on free to play stuff. Like I'm grinding through the newest, or grinding to get stuff from the newest set. So I'm kind of just like play it casually. And try to play in the KC Cup and get gems and stuff. I'm always searching for free ways to get things on that game to help with, the account itself. So that would be Duel Links. If there's interest in me broadcasting Duel Links and streaming Duel Links, let me know. I have like XSplit Caster or whatever. I'm sure I could figure out a way for it to record Duel Links and for me to play it on here. It's not too difficult. The other thing is I want to mention that I'm kicking Bakugan off the channel. It didn't take off. My local playgroup are like, yeah, I haven't bought anything. And my local area never got set 2. Like ever, and the Bakugan booster packs are discounted down to $1. So for those of you who are here for Bakugan, I am just getting out of the game besides the simple like toys themselves, but that's for my nephew whenever he gets interested in, and Sophie, if she gets interested in, that's my daughter, then we will play, but that's more for like the kids kind of deal. for Bakugan. Uh, and I tried to rush in and been like, hey, I have a lot of views. Maybe I can sneak in, or a lot of subscribers. Maybe I can sneak in and be a Bakugan channel. And then the ones who are dedicated to the Bakugan game way more than I am, and being invited to certain things and all that. And then they had like SEMO and stuff, and I'm like, oh, well, never mind. Like, we already have big names, and we already have growing names like Wildfire, because I couldn't offer what they could. So if you're here for that, I'm sure you have plenty of resources to check out for Bakugan TCG. What I do want to get into more now is Transformers. The Transformers trading card game is tons of fun. I don't have a local player base to play though with it. So it'd mostly be like deck profiles and maybe like spoiler card discussion and different things like that, and kind of going over that kind of content, especially since we are slowly getting some spoilers out now. Already people have started with Wave 4 for spoilers, so if you're interested in stuff from the newest Transformers set, there are resources available currently. I want to know if I'm going to do like some deck profiles. I'm going to test it, see, hey, is this what's going to catch fire, or is this going to be like something that, oh, I might put up a few deck profiles and it died out. So we'll see. For Transformers, the Dreadwing deck got some feedback, but it was the only Transformers deck profile content that I put up. But I have like 4 decks or so ready for basic ideas, and then probably can make more and be like, hey, this is this cool deck, this is that cool deck kind of thing, and move from there. So hopefully you've been around to watch this, understand what the updates are. I'm not going to ramble on too much longer. I just want to mention some of the changes for the channel, and to let others know that, hey, you don't got to worry. Speed Duels are still going to be part of this. Yu-Gi-Oh! The main game is still going to be part of it, but I still have to figure out what I want to play, and go from there. If you guys want to see like these weird rogue decks, I mean, it's literally like Dark Magician, and then whenever I can find my Time Lord stuff, the rest of it, like putting together Time Lords and getting, it's basically like rogue regional lists and rogue decks that are on YouTube. So it's nothing too major, but this will be a place to like compile those weird lists. So if there's interest in there, please leave a comment down below and be like, yes, I would love to see the deck. I'll say, okay, this is my best shot at it. Hope you enjoy. Anyway, with that being said, I think that's everything I have to cover for an update video. Stay tuned for some Transformer deck profiles if that entices you, and for more Speed Duel content coming later this week. Hopefully, I told Kitmits we need to get like a couple of games up. My hope is this Friday that I will take my camera with me and they'll say, hey, we're having a Speed Duel tournament, and I give it like, yes, now we can actually record some games and do what I always do, which is the top table kind of recording where the winning decks are the ones that will be showcased. Like, oh, okay, this deck was winning every round, this deck was winning every round, this deck was winning every round. And we'll go from there. Anyway, have a good one, YouTube, and take care. Peace, everybody.